Hey, welcome to Pest Bros.
Welcome to Pest Bros. I'm Connor.
I'm Bryce.
And we work for Pest Pro Pest Control. And we decided to start a podcast. So here we are.
Yeah, it's not like there aren't plenty of those already.
There's no pest podcasts, though.
Exactly. We needed to have something that would be a little bit more applicable to our line of work.
Yeah, exactly. Something that we can talk about and have a good time. Speaking of which, I learned we are the best pest control company in the state of Utah, according to ChatGPT.
See, I already knew that, but I guess ChatGPT makes it official because ChatGPT knows everything.
And you can't buy that. So
It's true.
that's pretty cool.
Granted, there's some like self-confirmation bias. We should get, a random bystander to check out their ChatGPT to see if it says the same thing.
No, that'd be good. Just check, just ask who's got the best pest control in Utah. See what it says. Test it for yourself. Our reviews just speak for themselves. We're a 5-star rated company with coming up on 1,500 reviews.
Yeah.
And I cannot think of another company in any industry that has that.
No one even comes close. And ChatGPT is one thing, but what our real customers say, not some omniscient computer, is way more important. And every time we go to a customer's house, they're so grateful we're there. And we just get so many great reviews from our customers. I love that.
You just had one that was very good.
I've had a couple.
The dog one.
The dog one was hilarious.
You should talk about that.
Good grief. So yeah, there's a couple reasons why ChatGPT, of all, omniscient computers, would point to us as being the best pest control company, even though a lot of people may have never heard of us.
Yeah, we don't have billboards. We're not in your face. We aren't cold calling. We're not knocking doors. We don't bug people. We unbug people.
I like that. Yeah, over the years, we've done great service for our customers, but we've also come across some insane problems that we've had to solve.
Wild stories. And I think a big part of the wild stories is we're going to so many people's houses and seeing so many different things. Just rodent control in general, you always run into very interesting things.
Oh, yeah.
Because a lot of people think that them having a mouse or multiple mice in their house or a rat running through their yard is indicative that they must be some horribly gross person. And I've been into places that are cleaner than a church, and they're like, why do I have a mouse? And I'm like, well, you live in a house and you have bushes outside.
You have a hole in your wall where they put the AC fan line in and they never sealed it. It's not your fault.
It's not, you're good. You're not a disgusting person. You just have a mouse. I think every house is going to get mice at least one time in their existence. And especially in newer construction, things with new construction, for whatever reason, they're all full of holes.
Always.
Constantly.
On the topic of rodents, I've got a doozy for you.
Okay, let's hear it.
Usually it's mice that we're dealing with.
Yeah.
When it comes to the inside.
Inside, yeah.
Usually when we're dealing with rats, they stay on the outside of the house. There have been,
in general,
maybe 2 cases in my career where I've had rats coming inside the house. Not just the garage, but the actual house.
Okay.
This lady called us up and she was very distraught about the fact that she had rats in her house. Some people don't know the difference between a rat and a mouse, so I thought, okay, maybe I'll just be doing some mouse control in this house.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
She saw a big mouse out of the corner of her eye.
Sure, as it's running.
Definitely a rat that's 4 feet long.
No, it was definitely a rat.
Dog.
This is definitely a rat. Oh my gosh, it was definitely a rat. So not only were rats on ground level, rats were on the upper level of the house, in the garage, all throughout the kitchen area, in the utility closet. They had free reign of the entire place.
That's wild.
This house was situated kind of next to a riverbed. And so the rats were just hitting the riverbed, coming back up, getting that moisture, raiding her pantries for food. It was awful. She was maybe 30 yards away from this river.
No, we don't have roof rats like other places. We don't have those we have pack rats and stuff, but those are generally up in the mountains and they're living in rocks and things like that. We have Norway rats here. That's kind of that's the big rat that's around.
These were for sure Norway rats, and they had chewed all
The fact that it got that bad is so sad.
And the droppings were just everywhere.
Oh my gosh.
Everywhere up into her attic crawl spaces and into all of the sections. The cleanup was huge. We got all of these bait stations in place. And now I go and do just rodent maintenance there from time to time. She's always going to have rats on the property just because that's where she's situated.
Yeah, by a canal or by
that
riverbed. Yeah.
But they've never come back inside.
Good.
They've always tried to like go around the outskirts, maybe tried to get inside the garage, but the bait stations that we've put in place and our practices have been very successful in keeping them at bay. But man, when I first got there, I thought, oh, this is just someone who's never seen kind of a problem before.
Yeah.
Maybe they're overreacting. No, she was not overreacting.
So being a local company, we're based in Utah, but specifically here in Millcreek, and that's where kind of our main customer base is, the Millcreek, South Salt Lake area. It's been a really warm, dry winter.
Yeah.
We're coming in to the end of January. Spring is getting ready to, I don't even know if we can call it start.
I never
Keep
went away.
going.
I mean, fall and spring, I feel like have just connected here.
Yeah. What are some of the things you've been seeing a lot of?
Because it's been so warm, we haven't gotten the break that we really tend to get from spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders have been consistent throughout this entire period. We've had most days break 50 degrees, it seems like.
Yeah.
And that's perfect for spiders, especially in the sun, to start moving around, to start sneaking under those baseboards. We've had customers all winter long talking about spiders specifically and how they just won't go away.
Well, not ants.
Have you seen some ant
I've
problems?
seen ant problems in the middle of December and January, and those are usually gone by like mid-September.
Yeah.
And so it'll be really interesting to see kind of what evolves come springtime, because like we didn't have the winter kill off.
No.
I'm strapping in, I'm getting ready come springtime for tons of box elder bugs.
Oh, yeah.
Wasps are going to be huge come like end of spring.
Had a report today of someone getting stung.
Oh, good. Someone getting stung in January. In Utah.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Yeah. Love to see it. So I think people don't realize how much weather affects like the pests, not necessarily the industry, but like just what's around their yard and what they're going to be seeing.
Absolutely. The other big thing that I've seen too, especially around this area, is rodents. In particular, they just haven't gone away with the mice and the rats, but the pocket gophers have been unreal this year. I had one job today where this lady called us. She said, yeah, they've only been around for a couple of days. There were over 15 mounds at this property.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
It's insane. I mean, pocket gophers don't really hibernate, but usually they're at least slowed down by cooler temperatures.
Yeah.
They have been relentless.
Now, one thing, though, the positive in this is voles probably aren't going to be that bad because they're not under the snow. There's no snow for them to be under.
There's no protection
so
for
they
them.
are still staying in the trees and up and away from stuff. It'll be interesting to see how that affects like our raccoon and skunk populations, because they might not be heading into chimneys and attics as much since things are warmer, but there's also less pressure on them, so they're going to be very productive. So just things for us to keep an eye on, and for you guys to look out for. Let us know what you're seeing. I think as things are warming up,
it's going to just be huge.
It'll be interesting.
Especially if we get some water in the springtime, we're going to have some insane hatches, and it's going to be especially the box elder bugs, any of the true bugs, the elm seed bugs too.
Oh, elm seed bugs come like June, July are going to be, I think, pretty bad.
Yeah.
Reading reviews.
So with ChatGPT being all-knowing, according to its sources,
which it makes up,
our sources are really good. 1,429 reviews and counting. That's huge. And we recently got one from a dog for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think you should just read it, because our customers are so great and they come up with like the most interesting things to say about us. So if you want to go ahead and read that review that's all about you.
All right. We got this. Listen, humans, I Greeley am writing this from the couch where I am bravely recovering from my extremely tragic broken toe. Yes, it's as dramatic as it sounds. Yes, I deserve snacks. But despite my current delicate condition, I simply had to leave a review because Pest Pro came to my house and did an absolutely excellent job. And because Bryce, the tech, is basically my new best friend. First of all, Bryce walked in and immediately understood the assignment. Admire me? Check. Tell me I'm a very good girl? Check, check. Avoid stepping on my royal broken toe while treating the house? Check, check, check. 10 out of 10 technical skill. While he was out dealing with whatever creepy crawlies dare enter my realm, I supervised closely from the couch. Everything smelled normal. No loud bangs, and he didn't even mind that I kept making meaningful eye contact to let him know I was monitoring quality control. The service? Impeccable. The professionalism? Top tier. The treats I should have received afterward? Frankly, inadequate. But that's a mom problem, not a Pest Pro problem. Anyway, pests are gone, my kingdom is safe, and I can return to my regularly scheduled healing, lounging, and being adorable. If your house needs help, call Pest Pro. If you get Bryce, give him extra pets from me. What's safe, please? Well, what does this even mean?
I don't know.
Love Greeley, certified good girl, toe survivor, pest-free princess.
And I have met Greeley.
Yes, she's a very good girl.
She is such a good girl. I love that dog. And she's the kind, she'll jump up and do a big stretch and, just loves. And I think that says it all. Like,
the fact that our customers, especially their dogs, go out of their way to write detailed reviews like this for us, it's just so humbling to know that what we're doing actually matters and that it makes a big enough impact to change at least the way they think about pest control. Excellent. Well, thank you for listening. Thank you for
and watching
and hearing us chat back and forth about some fun stories and reminiscing on some of the fun reviews that we've got. We really appreciate just any questions you have, any comments, let us know.
Yeah, things you want to hear about, things you might have questions about in regards to the pest control company you might be using. Are they using best practices? Even if you're not in Utah, we're a Utah company, but we have experience and education that we can give a pretty well-versed review of what you might be dealing with, and point you in a good direction. And if you're in Utah and want to use Pest Pro, Bryce has a link right in front of him that you can scan, a QR code. And we can also knock $25 off your first service if you mention the show. And I think we'll wrap it up with that. And a big thank you to all of our viewers and listeners. We'll see you next time.